guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. Guys, this is it. This is it. It is the final 24 hours for the Snake Lair. And I don't think we're going to get another extension this time, guys. This is truly it. The last chance we have to unlock High Priest Pythonus. But the question remains, who is High Priest Pythonus? And what relevance does he have to the Master of the Universe Powers of Grayskull line? Well, there were a couple of these questions answered during the panel at San Diego Comic-Con 2025. And I wanted to take a deeper dive into this because they really are pushing Lord Pythonus, High Priest Pythonus, in the final few days for this crowdfund. And it really means to me, or at least it seems to me, that his significance in the Master Universe is paramount and really important for the resurrection of Lady Slither. Let's take a look at this, guys, because this one is a mystery that we have to solve. Let's have a look, everybody. So, guys, my good friend Danny Green and myself will be attending JoeLanta in Duluth, Georgia, September 26th, 27th, and 28th at the Gas South Convention Center, 6400 Sugarloaf Parkway in Duluth, Georgia. There's going to be a ton of great guests there. Of course, it is celebrating G.I. Joe in Atlanta, and we have a lot of things to celebrate for this year. Obviously, the Snowcat, fully funded. A lot of great figures coming along the way, but there are a ton of great creators who are going to be at JoeLanta, including the great Larry Hama himself. That's right. Almost all of the basic lore of G.I. Joe was written by this incredible man. He really is a treasure for G.I. Joe alumni. Moving down further, we have amazing creators like Guy Dorian Sr., who's worked on multiple projects on G.I. Joe, as well as with Larry Hama himself on their new book, Mounties vs. Werewolves. He's an incredible creator, and his new series, Lost Landers, did make its funding on Kickstarter. He has some amazing maquettes on display. You have to visit his booth. Guy Dorian Sr., an incredible artist, and of course, he's a legend in the Marvel and DC fields. Freaking incredible. Multiple guests, including Joshua Skye. That's right, the writer for Master of the Universe for much of the mini-comic lore is going to be there. It's awesome. And of course, he did help to get Heavy Metal, the revival, out on Kickstarter. It's going to be great. And don't miss out on Corey Cantalupe, one of the great designers for the G.I. Joe Classified line before he had to leave the company. Man, he really made an impact for G.I. Joe during his time there. And you can meet him in person at JoeLanta 2025. Danny Green and myself will be showcasing El Dragoon at JoeLanta 2025. This is going to be an incredible IP new comic book that was the brainchild of Danny Green himself, along with our good friends Gilly Wrights Comics and Sebastian Navas. We'll be showcasing some incredible artwork as well as amazing new details for the story. Guys, we really are excited to be telling you the tale of Juan Juanes, a retired luchador wrestler whose dark past has been linked to a spiritual war and the fate of humankind. He must now step back into the ring to try and find out exactly what his past holds and how he can fight for everyone's sake, and of course, reveal the history and the mystery of his long-lost love and why he is fighting for the history and the souls of mankind. It's going to be amazing, guys. It's a little mixture of Dragon Ball Z and luchador wrestling. It is so much fun. We are really excited to be bringing this to you, and we want to showcase some of the brand new artwork that we've been working on, from pencils to inks all the way to full-colored comic. We are really, really excited, and we hope to see you guys there at JoeLanta 2025. And very soon, we'll be offering new items like T-shirts, as well as what we're working on for an action figure. It's going to be absolutely insane, guys. Head over to eldragoon.com, sign up for our mailing list so you'll be among the first to find out new news and information when it happens for eldragoon.com. And I got to tell you guys, it is exciting. It literally is on fire, and we're going to showcase many of these new details, including trading cards, the Kickstarter information that's coming soon, new apparel like T-shirts, and as well as all the news and information that you need to find out more about El Dragoon. Definitely head over to eldragoon.com, sign up for our mailing list. We hope to see you guys there. Heading over to mattelcreations.com, it's not long now, everybody. Crowdfund has been extended for the Snake Lair, but this is pretty much the last 24 hours that we have to unlock High Priest Pythonus, and he demands Weekend Warriors conquer the crowdfund by extending the date, but as the date was extended until September 2nd. That's tomorrow, everybody, at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. That is 2:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to bring the Snake Lair home. The Snake Lair is already coming home to many people who backed it, but we need to unlock High Priest Pythonus. He literally is the last piece of the puzzle for the Snake Lair. But that begs the question, who is High Priest Pythonus and what does he mean to the Master Universe Powers of Grayskull line? This is crazy, everybody. Checking on the clock. We do not have much time left, everybody. We only have 6,347 backers of a 6,000 backer goal. That's 105% funded. But doing some quick math here, we still need, out of 8,000 backers, we still need 1,653 backers, 1,653 backers to make High Priest Pythonus a dream come true. And it is not going to be easy, guys. But we did see a miracle happen with the Snowcat. So I'm hoping that the same thing can happen here. And to help further that, I wanted to talk a little bit about High Priest Pythonus, who he is, and what he means to the Master Universe from multiple sources. The first one we're going to take a look at is the Wiki Grayskull, He-Man, and She-Ra Wiki, High Priest Pythonus. And honestly, there's not much information here. High Priest Pythonus is a member of the Snake Men. High Priest Pythonus has received Motu Origins design sketches, so might become a figure. High Priest Pythonus received a Motu Classics figure in 2013 as Nepthu. But we know that Neptune is actually a character from the Filmation show. So what does this mean? Let's figure out a little bit more about Neptune. Motu Classics history, a devoted servant of Count Marzo. Neptune was devastated when his master was transformed to a powerless old man and vowed revenge. Without magical ability of his own, he spent years scouring the sands of fire and sands of time until he was also an old man. Neptune eventually found the Temple of the Sun, and within it the Sun's Scarab, and was transformed to a young wizard. A fervent desire to control the universe, his scarab was destroyed by He-Man, leaving him powerless, but he transformed once more when he pledged his devotion to King Hiss during the second Ultimate Battleground. So, now we get a small hint as to what's going on with his connection to the Snake people. But we found out in the panel at San Diego Comic-Con that somewhat of a different take on this lore. We see he does have that headdress, which is very similar to Neptune, very much like this in the Filmation cartoon. His overall body has been transformed into a reptilian form. And noticeably missing from the solicitation photos in the Snake Lair is his witch staff, which has the skull of a human being attached to a sort of melding of bones. And it really is quite scary in its overall voodoo appearance. High Priest Pythonus has been teased on multiple backing cards, including Mossman's backing card a number of years ago, as well as the official backing card for Lady Slither. In both iterations, he's accompanied by this crimson snake man who has Lady Slither's tail. Again, another character who still has not been fully fleshed out. And now in the final countdown for the Snake Lair, this last few weeks has been inundated with new artwork by Axel Jimenez celebrating Lady Slither's skeletal form and, of course, the Snorse, the Chimera, along with this depiction of the Snorse, skeletal Lady Slither. And I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. Is High Priest Pythonus being rescued by Lady Slither, or is he being taken captive by Lady Slither? There is a lot of things going on, and it really is going to be important to have Lord High Priest Pythonus in the line to really flesh out the story of this pivotal character. And we really do need to unlock him in this round. Because, as was stated in the Master Universe panel at San Diego Comic-Con 2025, we're not sure if we're ever going to see High Priest Pythonus ever released officially if it doesn't happen during this crowdfund. The art team over at Master Universe has revealed yet another image and depiction of High Priest Pythonus, and this one is really getting into the weeds. I mean, literally, this is an indication to me that they are hoping and wishing and needing to release High Priest Pythonus, mainly because his lore is intrinsically connected to the Snake Lair cult, especially Lady Slither herself. We found out in the panel at San Diego Comic-Con 2025 that High Priest Pythonus is actually the reason why Lady Slither is being included in the Snake Lair, as her skeletal form is actually a resurrected version of Lady Slither. Apparently, and again, I'm paraphrasing here, Lady Slither had been deceased for a millennia or more, and the Snake Men have been waiting for her return. King Hiss does not want this to happen, but Lord Pythonus, High Priest Pythonus, has been scheming in the background and has finally achieved the unthinkable, resurrecting Lady Slither and bringing her back in a skeletal form. These little details were fleshed out during the panel at San Diego Comic-Con 2025. I'll have a link in the description where you can watch the entire panel on Mattel Creations, but it is paramount, at least for the Powers of Grayskull and Master Universe lore, that High Priest Pythonus become a figure, as Lady Slither, Skeletal Lady Slither, is a reality. And it sort of doesn't make sense to have her without High Priest Pythonus. And the fact that the revelation of the Powers of Grayskull being paramount for this release, and the Snake Lair being part of the Powers of Grayskull line, it really is important that we get High Priest Pythonus as he connects all the dots and makes everything into one cohesive storyline. Guys, this is the last chance for us to try and unlock Lord Pythonus in the Snake Lair crowdfund. There's not much time left, literally less than 24 hours as of this recording. And I hope you guys will join me in trying to unlock this deadly trio, which is paramount to the lore of the Snake Men, as Lord Pythonus is the one who will resurrect Lady Slither, Skeletal Lady Slither, and bring back the time of the Snake Men in their ancient domain. Oh my gosh, everybody. We only have quite literally less than 24 hours to try and make a miracle happen. 6,347 backers of a 6,000 backer goal. That's 1,653 backers left to go. Guys, this is it. This is the last chance. And tomorrow I'll be doing a live stream showcasing exactly what's happening, the countdown. Are you going to take this last opportunity to back the Snake Lair and unlock Lord Pythonus? We need 1,600 backers, a little over 1,600 backers to make this happen, guys. That's a lot to ask, but we truly, truly need Lord Pythonus in this. Or is it just too late, guys, and you have no aspirations of unlocking Lord Pythonus and just going to let this one slip by? Let me know those comments in the comment section below, guys. Toy news continues in 2025, everybody. As a matter of fact, my good friend Danny Green and myself are going to be at JoeLanta 2025, September 26th, 27th, and 28th in Duluth, Georgia. We're going to do a live stream, and I'll have a link to that live stream right here with the organizers of JoeLanta. And you can find out more about all the exciting new events and everything that's happening. I'll have that link right here when it posts, and I'll see you guys there. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. The Snake Lair is on its last 24 hours, everybody. And let's unlock Lord Pythonus to add it to the Master Universe collection. Good journey. Be proud, everybody.